So this US 30 analysis for Wednesday, the 25th of April. Now, let's just have a look at them prices and where prices may likely go. So, previously we were in this area here on the US 30. We were mentioning we got a potential inverted head and shoulder as well. That failed. What we did see was pretty sharp sell side momentum from this 200 period moving average. Broke below the 2450, had sharp acceleration to the downside, broke even below very strong major level of 2471. We came down towards its 23,900 level. We traded quite a bit below it. We almost came down towards the 23,800. We did close back above it on the hourly chart. Had seen a bit of a recovery from this 23,900 and headed up towards our 24,071, from which we did find resistance and seen some sell side momentum come into the market. Now, early on here, we are seeing some bullish buy side momentum. There's a possibility of posting a higher low relative to this low here. So we have a low potential to post a higher low, from which we could see a potential break of the 24,071. If we do break above the 24,071, we're looking for prices to head up towards our 24,238, from which we could see that sell side momentum. But if we do head beyond the 24,238, we're looking for 420, 510, and retracing the entire move with a move back up towards our 24,550. If, however, we do fail at the 24,071, and we do see that sell side momentum continuation here to the downside, we're looking for prices to head down towards that. If we don't find support at 23,900, we're looking for 23,750, 23,600, and 23,480. Don't anticipate prices moving beyond 23,480, but if there is sufficient volatility to the downside, 23,350. 23,350 should come into focus, and beyond the 23,350, we've got the 23,200 will be the very next level that we are looking at here on the US 30 to the downside, especially after seeing such a sharp sell-off. But with a sell-off of this kind, we'll likely to see some retracement to the upside before we might see further sell-side momentum. Now, we'll have a brief look here at the daily chart just to see how prices are developing. We get a scale on here, correct? And as you can see here, we've had we posted our lows. We've had this slow move here to the upside. We had a brief pullback, but then we've had a very sharp sell side momentum come into the market. So if we do see the momentum follow through, I suppose the 200 period moving average here on the daily chart is a potential target. The 200 period moving average currently sitting in around that 23,730 or so. So if we do see the momentum follow through, 23,730. where we do have the 200 period moving average potentially acting as a dynamic level of support for a bullish bounce to the upside. And with that said, that wraps up the US 30 analysis. Thanks for watching.